talk to me now about the issue around testing of something which I love very much. And I always look at a sausage and say, if no one gets into this sausage, should I bring the sausage to you? Does the manufacturer bring the sausage to you? Or does Eve go to the manufacturer of sausage and say, hey, what do you put in here?
This is where standards get very interesting.
Right.
So, when you're buying a sausage or a freeze-it or maputi or dovi or whatever it is that you're purchasing off the shelf, very often you don't know what's in that product, right? And this is where the standards become important, because when the mark is there on the container, you are assured that this product is safe. But the issues that you're raising in terms of what is inside of that sausage, it's a question of disclosure. And I say this because I'm sure you remember the story of the horse meat a few years ago, and horse burgers and all of that. It's really a question of disclosure. I think it's very important that producers realize that, we've got educated customers out there. And they've got the right to know what they're eating. It's not just a question of selling a burger and calling it a burger, but they have a right to know what sort of burger they're eating. So it's really a question of disclosure. And this is why I keep talking about the labeling standards. To what extent are we making use of labeling standards to promote our business? And by the way, packaging and labeling has become real business around the world. Africa is still learning about these issues, but it's important that we make use of standards so that we package our products correctly and we label them correctly as well, because it adds value to your business. It also adds more value to your brand if you are disclosing the correct information on the label.
But my maputi and my freeze-its are not labeled. They don't have an expiry date. Do I bring them to you for you to test for me? What do I do?
As an individual, you can bring your products and we can test them for you. But as I said, foodstuffs are regulated by the Ministry of Health. And traded products are regulated by Ministry of Industry and Commerce. So this is, the hand-to-glove work that we're doing with the regulators. We are talking to the regulators to say certain products may be high risk, and when they're high risk, they need to be regulated. Our job ends where we provide you a standard of how to produce a product, how to package your product, how to label your product. The work of the regulator, on the other hand, is to enforce if that standard is referenced at law.